Well, good day everyone. I just wanted to bring a video to you about one of the first upgrades I've had with my Land Cruiser that you can see just behind me here. The first things I've had done is through a company called Raslar, and I've had a number of things done which I'll show you in the video. I just did want to mention that this is not sponsored at all. I've paid for all of these upgrades myself, and I'm hoping that you'll follow me in my journey ahead, where I'm going to get many more things done, and also do traveling right around Australia once we get our van and everything. So stay tuned for that. But thank you so much, Rasla, for looking after me.
There you go, mate. Yep. Des from Raslo here. We'll give you a bit of a tour around this vehicle that we've fitted off today. I think it's come up bloody awesome. I might be a bit biased, obviously, but yeah, I'll give you a quick rundown. So, obviously, it's a GR Sport. So we've got our bit large hoop version on the front here. It's a three-piece bar, steady fog lights. They retain your factory washer jets and parking sensors in here. We've got a nice big 3-inch hoop there, which keeps it out of the way of your radar and your camera. We've also added to this vehicle a Warn winch, which fits in nicely there. Integrated recovery points are in our 300 bars, in all variants of our 300 bars. That's an underbody protection. It doesn't go right back, but it goes right back to your factory one there.
What's the sort of airflow like?
Now the airflow is actually around about 20-25% more over factory, with the holes in the front here. And in these fog lights here, you can't quite see it, but in here, it's all perforated to go into your intercoolers in here. With the old bar, with the factory bar, most of that black area is actually covered in when you actually have a look at it. Whereas this is up by about 20-25% on factory.
The good thing about this too is it really does look like it was made with the car, which is, terrific.
We've done a nice set of rock sliders on the side here. So they're an actual rock slider. They have the secondary tube behind there. They got 3 mountings underneath, 2 U's that go around the rail here, and you've got a front leg here that drills and bolts into the front body mount of the vehicle. Once you go off road and you dent your sill, it renders your car not useless, but it makes your car look a bit ugly, and it's probably the most expensive to fix if you had to repair that. So your rebar, we've taken off your factory plastic rebar. We've added our Raslar rebar on there. It's 6mm centre, 3mm wings. We've got twin swing outs on it. They also retain your factory parking sensors. Retains your factory tow bar. They're nice and bright reverse lights there. LED auto lamp tail lights in it. So we've got some nice billet latches. We've really prided ourselves on these, making these and designing these ourselves in-house. They've got a nice function to them. Now our carriers are all on gas struts, so they will stay closed once they're unclipped. But then when you get them to about 45, they stay open. So they stay open really good on a hill too. They've got a nice big stopper on them. We do suggest you try and catch the carrier when you open it. However, if it slips out of your hand or you forget about it and open it up, you're not going to do any damage to it. So we do a number of things on these. So we do a twin Jerry, a Jerry gas bottle holder, a Maxtrax holder. What else have we got? We've got chainsaw shelves that go on the top here. We've got a ladder you can put on there. There's multiple things you can do. That's a camera relocation kit. So we relocate the camera from in the back of the door here. It actually gives you a bit better view, I think. It's up to the personal opinion of the person, but from up here, you still just catch your tow bar, but from here you catch your tow bar and you can still see plenty behind you. It's just tucked up out the way there. So we've got a robot welder in the corner there, which you can wander down and have a look if you like. It's our fit-off bay, CNC tube bender and folder. Dual cab chop on a Y62. We had one leave last week as well. We do quite a few of those. This is our robot welding bay. That's a CNC bender where we bend all our headlight hoops and the top tube work on your bar. That's a CNC folder. That's a spray booth and our paint area. And this is our manufacturing side. So I've got all welding bays down the sides. All our stock down the centre, all our bolt kits, latches, bearings, all our prefabricated stuff like our wiring kits for the trailer harnesses and things like that. All our steady lights and fog lights, and this is where the boys work their magic and put it in the box. So it comes down here on a stillage, bring it over on a stillage, which we can track it on an app we've got, so we know where it is at all times in the building. It goes into this room in here where it's sandblasted. I'll just turn the light on.
So
Everything's sandblasted. So it's a room within a room to keep the noise down and the dust down.
Oh, wow.
But this is where our sandblaster stands for about 8 hours of the day sandblasting.
So what's the advantage of sandblasting it?
Better adhesion for your powder coat.
Okay.
And then we move over to, comes out and the boys hang it on a rail here. Through our rail, got a nice extraction here, some lights in the tunnel. They've obviously turned off, the boys are going home for the day. But yeah, so it gets primed in here, goes into the oven at 170 degrees for about 15 minutes. And we bring it back out, put the black on it, goes back in the oven at 250 degrees for 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And then it goes out the other side.
That's amazing.
And with the powder coat, as soon as it's cool enough to touch, it's cured.
See, it's amazing to have a whole setup where you can do everything like this rather than it being sent out
Yeah,
to
yep.
everywhere else. So it's what a great setup.
Yeah, we really pride ourselves on everything's done in-house that we can possibly do.